What's up guys, this is Dino here and today I'm back with the 50 subscribers special what if. I've been wanting to do this particular scenario for a very long time. In fact, when I started my channel this was the one wanted to go with. But then I later decided that this would be a special what if, and then as I started making my earlier videos, I thought that this day would never come, as I never expected my channel to hit 20 subscribers, let alone the current 68 subscribers that it has. So I have no one but you guys to thank for that. And I promise you that this is nothing. I have so many more amazing what ifs, never seen before what ifs that I have planned for you guys. And now that I say that, it's quite funny because the reason my channel hit 50 subs in the first place because I made a what if which has been made so many times. But that aside, you know what I mean, right? So with that out of the way, let's reveal the 50 subscribers special. And if you haven't seen in the thumbnail already, it's what if Naruto was in Pokemon. Now wait. Before you guys go into the comment section and say whatever it is that you want to say, just listen to me first. This is not like the other what ifs where Naruto magically happens to dap into the Pokemon verse and then all the whole thing takes place. It is not like that at all. Here we will try to merge the two universes, as in I will try to portray the stories, the characters of the Naruto verse in terms of Pokemon. So if any of you who watching this video, if you haven't seen Naruto, or if you're not a fan of Naruto, there is no need to worry. Just think of it as a Pokemon journey of a trainer named Naruto, and that's completely fine, right? And I promise you, it has everything from Megas to G-Max. Again, I don't think any Watifer so far has introduced the concept of G-Max here, but this will have G-Max, this will have everything. So all you have to do is like stay patient and stay tuned. But even if after that the like goal for this is 10 likes, by the way. If that like goal uh, does not get surpassed, I will just assume that you guys are not interested in this. And even though I want to make this video what if series so much, I will scrap it because hey, you guys subscribe to the channel. I am obliged to give you guys the content that you want, right? So this is just me trying to do something challenging, something fun. So if you guys like it, that's cool, and if you guys don't, that's completely understandable. So with that all out of the way, let's dive right into the story. Our story begins in the Konoha village, which is located in the Kalos region. Here, a young boy named Naruto lived along with his parents. Naruto was 12 years old, which made him, according to the rules of the village, this made him eligible to start his Pokemon journey. As unlike the other places where the trainers begin the journey at 10, in Konoha, the first 2 years are completely dedicated to bonding with their Pokemon. Naruto's starter Pokemon is a Froakie, and this is understandable as Konoha is famous for breeding Froakies. In fact, Konoha supplies Froakie eggs to Professor Sycamore, who in turn gives them to the trainers who start their journey in Kalos region. So Konoha is an extremely important place for the Kalos region. Naruto's frock in particular is orange in color, and it has a different aura than the others. No one knows why. This may be because Naruto's Froakie hatched from an egg which was originally believed to be a fossil. But despite this, Naruto, through 2 years of training and traveling the village with Froakie, solving errands and all that stuff, grew close to the Pokemon and they became best friends. When the time of his journey began, before departing, he was he he was set off by his mother Kushina and his father Minato. Both of them were renowned Pokemon trainers in their time. Minato, in fact, was the former Kalos champion, having recently lost his title to Diantha, and this motivated Naruto to train and reach the Pokemon League where he would avenge his father's loss and defeat Diantha himself. Minato, however, was largely indifferent to his loss, as he accepted that he lost the fight to a better trainer. He dedicated his time to helping young trainers of Konoha learn and help them along their journey in the Pokemon world. Before leaving, Kushina gave Naruto a lot of advice about not getting into fights, making new friends, and always staying close with their Pokemon. And she also gave Naruto a parting gift, which was an egg from her Ninetales. She told Naruto to keep this egg close to him at all times, and Naruto promised he will. After this, Naruto went straight to Aquacourt Town. This was the town where all the beginner trainers went, as it had a lot of supplies of potion and Pokeball, which were essential for a trainer just starting his journey. Then Naruto met a girl, who introduced herself as Serena. Naruto, being Naruto, instantly tried to woo her and ask her on a date. However, she politely declined, and instead asked Naruto for the directions to the Pokemon. Naruto gladly showed her the way, but then was confronted by her friends, Shauna and Tierno. They both looked oddly at Naruto that as the people of Kalos region generally had a skeptical view of the people of the hidden villages. Tierno in particular was really rude to Naruto and his Froakie. He even commented on the odd appearance of the water type, saying that the Froakie looked sick, and maybe because it was a weak Pokemon. Naruto instantly took offense to this and came into Froakie's defense. He called Tierno a fatso and told him that he looks like a Donphan. Tierno got extremely angry as he sent out his Squirtle and challenged Naruto to a battle. The two water starters began their battle as Froakie immediately went for a move that Naruto and him used in the village a lot to pull pranks on the villagers, which was Double Team. All the clones of Froakie started to swarm on Squirtle one by one using cut attacks. Again, a move which Naruto had perfected in the 2 years. Squirtle, because of his inexperience, was unable to deal with the massive barrage of attacks and retreated into its shell, making it a sitting duck. Naruto forfeited the match, saying that Squirtle had already lost, as Tierno threw a fit of rage and recalled his Squirtle before storming off. Shauna and Serena followed him. Just as Naruto was taunting and boasting about his victory, a flash of camera interrupted him. There he saw an orange-headed boy and a tall boy with a cap and blue outfit. Both of them looked the same age as Naruto. They introduced themselves as Callum and Trevor. Trevor, in particular, was lot more interested in Froakie, but in a complimentary way rather than Tierno. He said that he had heard rumors that Konoha had all different kinds of Froakies, and the only ones that they gave away were the regular starter Froakies. Naruto corrected him, saying that this was not the case, as his Froakie hatched from an egg which was originally believed to be a fossil. Trevor was extremely interested by this fact, as he continued to take pictures of Froakie, who gladly posed for them, loving the attention that he was getting. Frokie's personality suited a lot to Naruto, as they were both really alike, and that's why they bonded. Callum, on the other hand, was still skeptical of the Froakie and asked Naruto for a battle. He sent out his own Froakie, and this excited Naruto. As they both took the battle stance, they were interrupted by Professor Sycamore's arrival. Professor Sycamore looked at Naruto and asked him if he was Minato's son. Naruto confirmed this as Professor Sycamore noted the resemblance. He then arrived all of them to accompany him to Santa Cruz Town in his car. However, Naruto declined this, saying that he would much rather go through the forest. Professor Sycamore once again asked Naruto to come along, as this would be a much quicker option. Naruto, however, laughed at this and said that he would reach the town faster on by the forest than the group would do by car. Professor Sycamore, although intrigued, accepted this challenge, and Trevor and Callum decided to accompany Naruto, as they were extremely amused by Naruto's mannerisms and claims. So the three set off into the forest, and on the way they all three of them caught a new Pokemon for themselves. Trevor caught a Caterpie, Callum caught a Weedle, and Naruto caught a Scatterbug. Although Naruto had the most difficulty as he was used to befriending Pokemon rather than catching them with a ball. And when Callum spotted the Scatterbug and told Naruto to catch him, Naruto originally did was try to grab the Scatterbug and push it into his bag. They both laughed at Naruto's mannerisms as but despite this, true to his word, Naruto reached the Santa Cruz town before Professor Sycamore's group. Professor Sycamore congratulated Naruto and told all the beginners that they should go and enroll themselves into the Pokemon Trainer Academy's 1 week course, which was essential to learn about the basics of Pokemon battling, including type advantages, status moves, physical moves, special moves, and all that. Naruto immediately declined this offer and said that he would much rather go and fight the gym leader right away. Professor Sycamore told him that this could be a big mistake, as basics were the most important part of battles. Naruto says that he has worked with his Froakie and they can rely on their instincts to win the battle rather than come up with boarding strategies. They all laughed at Naruto as they set off for the trainer school. Naruto instead went to the gym, and there he met the gym leader Viola. Viola was surprised to see Naruto and asked him if he had already completed the trainer's course. Naruto was getting irritated at this and says that he don't need any trainer's course as him and Froakie are enough to beat her on their own without any strategy. Viola asked him a simple question: "Do you know what moves are effective on bug types?" And Naruto was extremely bewildered by this, and it told her that it does not matter as long as they have the power and the speed, they will win this battle. Viola was amused at this as she gladly welcomed him into the gym. The gym was a closed confined space with a huge spider web on top of it. Naruto, although noticed it, stayed indifferent. The battle begins as Viola sends out her Sanskrit and Naruto goes with Froakie. Naruto immediately calls for Froakie to use double team and attack Sanskrit in a barrage just like it did against Tierno's Squirtle. However, as soon as Froakie leaps into the air, it is caught in the webs, and Viola says to Naruto that even though he noticed the webs, he chose to remain indifferent, and this reckless style of battle would only cost him later on. Naruto told her not to get cocky, as he ordered Froakie to use a water pulse. However, just like before, this move also fails, as the water pulse is intercepted by the cobwebs and bursts mid-path. Viola orders Sanskrit to get in close and use Infestation, and this causes Froakie some damage before Froakie is able to cut through the cobwebs and connect with a huge attack on Sanskrit, eventually knocking it out. Froakie clearly had the power advantage in this one. However, Viola tells him that this is where his luck comes to an end, as she sends out her next Pokemon, Vivillon. Vivillon is able to make quick work of Froakie, and this gives Naruto his first loss, his very first gym battle, and he lost badly. Naruto goes back to the trainer school, thinking that his new friends would mock him. However, he noticed that they were deeply concentrated into their studies, which was unlocking the hidden power of their Pokemon. Although Naruto enrolled into the class, he was having a lot of trouble teaching Froakie the new move, which was Hidden Power. However, he was helped a lot by Trevor, who told Naruto that if he gained the hidden power of the typing which suited his Froakie, it would be a lot helpful in battle than he thinks. And he demonstrates it by showing that his Charmander had the hidden power of the electric type, and this would cover his weakness to water types greatly. Naruto thanks him and asks him if he would help him train this move. Trevor gladly agrees to this as they both head back into the Santa Cruz forest where Froakie is able to unlock its hidden power, and it is the flying type. Trevor congratulates Naruto as he says that the flying type move would not only cover Froakies' grass type weaknesses, but would also help him in the gym battle against Viola. Naruto thanks him for his support. Over the next few days, all the students who enrolled in the trainer school battle Viola one by one. However, the only ones who are able to win their battles are Callum and Trevor. After all the battles are over and Naruto, having patiently waited for his turn, approaches Viola once again. Viola asks him if he has worked on the basics, and Naruto tells her that he has, and he realizes that heading in recklessly is not the way to do so, and he will prove this to her this time. Viola smiles as she sends out her first Pokemon, Scatterberg, and Naruto counters it by sending out his own. He tells Viola that he had neglected Scatterberg ever since he caught him, but this time it's not the case, as he trained in the Santa Cruz forest along with Scatterberg, and they have grown a lot stronger. Viola Viola is impressed by this and asks Naruto to show her how strong Scatterberg has got. The both Pokemon trade blow for blow, hitting each other with tackle attacks and wrapping each other up with string shots. How this battle is extremely close, and in the end both manage to knock each other out. Viola is extremely impressed at this and tells Naruto that he has definitely trained his Pokemon up to a different level. However, this would not work against her fully evolved Vivillon. And this is a rematch between Naruto's Froakie and her Vivillon. Froakie instantly cuts down all the cobwebs, and this brings the battlefield into an even place. Viola compliments him on his quick thinking, but says that it won't matter anyways, as Vivillon takes flight and starts off with an infestation attack. Naruto, this time instead of using Double Team as an offensive maneuver, uses it to defend Froakie from Vivillon's attack, and this works as Vivillon misses, hitting a clone instead. Froakie is able to connect with a cut attack from behind. Vivillon tries a gust attack, however Froakie avoids it, but it's caught in an infestation. As Froakie takes more and more damage, Naruto calls for it to use its secret move, which is the hidden power, Flying type. A string of whirlwind erupts from Froakie's hand and traps Vivillon in a spiral. He follows this up by connecting with a water pulse which knocks Vivillon out, giving Naruto his first victory in his gym battle and the bug badge on top of it. Naruto congratulates both of his Pokemon and tells them that he would not have been able to do this without their help. Froakie and Scatterberg are extremely happy, and Scatterberg seems to have completely accepted Naruto as its trainer. As Naruto thinks to himself that's one down and more 8 to go. Somewhere else, Lysander is in his labs talking to a stranger hidden in the shadows. He asks him, "Do you think that this plan of yours is going to work?" The stranger emerges from the shadow and is accompanied by an Arbok in his side, and he replies, "As long as you hold up your end of the bargain, it will definitely work." That was my Orochimaru expression, if you didn't know. So, with that, this would bring an end to this part. Sorry for stuttering a lot. I was like really excited about making this video, and that is why my excitement was showing a lot more than it was supposed to. Anyways, like the like goal for this is 10 likes. If you cross this, I will be making the next part. If not, please suggest what you want in the comment section. And no, I will not be doing a what if Ash was evil what if, as that's really not my style. And if this does not surpasses the like goal, I will think of some other things. But anyways, if you like this part, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay safe. God bless.